So apparently Gennady Golovkin is keen to rematch Canelo Alvarez in early 2018, and reportedly Alvarez and Golden Boy are non-committal to the rematch. The rematch clause in the contract was only for Canelo. So Golovkin doesn't have the option to exercise a rematch clause. Only Canelo has that. That is what that is. A power play, a power move by the A-side, quote-unquote A-side. Now, who should Canelo or Triple G fight if they don't have a rematch? Well, Canelo, I don't really know what he can do. He don't have any belts. Maybe he can go and try and fight Billy Joe Saunders. Maybe he should explore the rematch option with Triple G. I'm not sure. You guys let me know what you think Canelo should do. I can't really see Canelo moving up in weight. I don't think he's big enough to fight at super middleweight. I know he's heavy in terms of his body, but he's a short guy. And he's got decent power, but I don't think his power will carry up to 168 particularly well. And he's, you know, there's a host of other issues there for Canelo if he moves up to 168. As far as Triple G, him and his team acting as though they were hard done by and the decision was controversial. Okay, if you're someone, Gennady Golovkin, who's so concerned about clearing up controversy, why don't you rematch Danny Jacobs? That's something you could do. There's a lot of controversy about that decision, but I don't see the Canelo fanboy, the Golovkin fanboys or Golovkin himself keen on stepping back in the ring and clearing up the controversy about the Danny Jacobs fight, because there was plenty of top professionals who thought that Danny Jacobs won. Many people throughout the boxing community who thought Jacobs won. So why don't you clear that up, Gennady, if you're so hard done by the Canelo decision? You got a draw at the end of the day. You're still unbeaten. You don't have a loss on your record. So all this crying, you know, I just shake my head at it. If you're such a warrior for justice, rematch Danny Jacobs. How about that? If he's not going to rematch Danny Jacobs, he's still got to take care of his mandatory, which is Jamal Charlo. And that's a very good fight. Jamal Charlo will be extremely confident of upsetting Triple G. And we've seen a pattern now in the past 3 Triple G fights. He's getting hit a lot more. His power is not as seemingly concussive as it used to be. And I just think that's because he's stepping up in levels. And he's stepping up in terms of he's in there with fighters who actually want to win. And there is somewhat of a blueprint to defeating Triple G now, even though he hasn't lost officially. A lot of people felt like he lost to Jacobs, and there's a blueprint there. Jamal Charlo will be looking to try and follow that blueprint. Again, Triple G, an excellent fighter. I know I'm sounding harsh at the moment, but I'm really more going at the fanboys than Triple G himself. I like Triple G. He's a very good fighter. You know, brings entertainment, tries to knock people out, which is what I like. But as I've said for a long time, I don't see Triple G lasting that much longer at the top. He's getting hit too much now. And there's a blueprint out in terms of how you defeat him. So Jamal Charlo certainly is going to be very confident. And it's a fight I'd love to see. I think he does have the athleticism, the height, the reach, the punching power, the speed to do very well against Gennady Golovkin. We don't know what his chin is like at 160 pounds. Will he be able to stay away from the power of Golovkin, or will he just be able to straight up take it? When you look at Canelo and look at the way he's built, it's not really surprising, especially when you saw him in the ring against Golovkin. Even though Golovkin was a taller man, Canelo's body just looked huge. He's just so solidly built, got a massive neck on him. And you just thought, wow, like he's so powerful. I'm not surprised Golovkin's not hurting him. But Charlo has got more of a wiry frame. You know, it might not be the case because you do get some guys who are very wiry that have got extremely good chins. But just looking at his frame, it don't look as robust as Canelo. So perhaps he won't hold up as well under Golovkin's attack as Canelo did. But again, it remains to be seen. Just an example of a fighter who was kind of skinny, lanky, that had an extremely good chin was Gerald McClellan. You know, lanky guy, slim guy, absolute iron jaw. So anyway, just a short video there to talk about the options for Gennady Golovkin or Canelo Alvarez. Golovkin could try, obviously, and go fight Billy Joe Saunders and unify for all the belts. In fact, that would probably be his best option if he can manage to do that before facing his mandatory in Charlo. That would probably be preferable. But if not, Charlo. And then if he wants a dance partner for early 2018 and Canelo don't want to dance, hey, Danny Jacobs is there. That's an easy fight to make. If you're so much of a justice warrior, excuse me, if you're so much of a justice warrior, take on Jacobs in a rematch. Yeah? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. It's Hatman, I'm out.